So 5 men are behind bars in Polk County tonight after a months-long investigation into a string of robberies linked to a violent Venezuelan gang. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says that 2 of the men are documented members of the notorious gang Tren de Aragua. Now Fox's Kylie Jones has more tonight from the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff Grady Judd says 4 of the 5 men crossed over the U.S.-Mexico border illegally. The 5th was here in 2016 as a Detroit Tigers minor league prospect, but after that never followed deportation orders. The sheriff does believe they'll be able to link most, if not all, of the men to TDA by the end of this investigation. Despite the smiles on some of their faces, these 5 men are now in jail under ICE detainers and facing decades in prison.
These folks are violent and they're dangerous.
Sheriff Grady Judd says at least 2 of the 5 are documented members of the Venezuelan gang and designated terrorist organization Tren de Aragua. All 5 are in the U.S. illegally.
They've got time to steal, they've got time to rob, they've got time to party.
Polk County detectives say the organized retail crime unit with Publix first sounded the alarm in the fall.
Who noticed a trend of people stealing high-end liquor from them. And during the process of us investigating this, we determined that they were also stealing from Sam's and Walmart.
This is surveillance video from a Sam's Club in Lakeland. You can see the group rush out with a cart of liquor, running into an employee who tries to stop them. Sheriff Judd says during their escape, they crashed their car in the parking lot.
And then they scattered like rats on a sinking ship.
Investigators say Samuel Charles and Ildemaro Mendoza are also connected to a robbery out of Osceola County. The sheriff says Darwins-Leon was known to be in Aurora, Colorado when the TDA took over an apartment complex.
We cannot, and I underscore, we cannot tie him directly to the TDA that was doing the takeover, but he was there during that time period, and he was an associate.
On the far left is Alexis-Benavides. Investigators say he's a high-ranking TDA member and a suspect in a New Mexico murder case. Sheriff Judd expressed frustrations with what he called a complex federal immigration system, calling for President Trump's help.
We need capacity, and we need a system that picks the pace up.
Judd says the 5 could face charges for racketeering, which carries a 30-year mandatory minimum sentence.
These guys are into it up to their eyeballs, and we're going to go ahead and finish sinking them in the criminal justice system.
Sheriff Judd says they have an ICE agent at the Polk County Jail right now, and currently about 72 people there under ICE holds. In Polk County, Kylie Jones, Fox 13 News.